Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 111th chapter. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. I will praise the Lord Yahweh with my whole heart, in the assembly of the upright, and in the congregation. The works of the Lord are great, sought out of all them that have pleasure therein. Yeah, and those that have pleasure in the Lord, they seek out the works of the Lord. Okay, because as it says, they are great, and they delight in the work of the Lord. They delight in the words of the Lord and in the work of the Lord. His work is honorable and glorious. And the scriptures say, right, even concerning Yahweh Shai, that on our part he is glorified, right? But on their part he is evil spoken, or he's evil spoken of. Verse 3, his work is honorable and glorious, and his righteousness endureth forever. He hath made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord Yahweh is gracious and full of compassion. You see, and there no forgetting of his wondrous works. If you matter of fact, you just wake up, you look outside and you can see it, and how the Lord has layered and designed and set up the foundations of the world in wisdom. Okay, but as it says, he is gracious and full of compassion to Israel. Verse 5, he hath given meat unto them that fear him. He will ever be mindful of his covenant. Right, let's read that in the NLT. It says he gives food to those who fear him. He always remembers his covenant. Right, so he sustains, he provides for those that fear him. Verse 6, he hath shewed his people the power of his works, that he may give them the heritage of the heathen. You see that? And this is through the deliverance. Okay, showing the people the power of his works is through the great deliverance he's going to bring. All right, and through that, we're going to, as it says, give them the heritage of the heathen. Did not Yahweh Shai say, let's go real quick to Revelation chapter 2. So we're going to possess the heathen and their lands. Right, but as it says, which eventually, they'll get their lands back, but all the scriptures talk about how all the earth is going to be our possession. But it says here in Revelation 2 and 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. That's the heathens. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. You see that? So going back to Psalms chapter 111, where we at, verse 6, right? He hath shewed his people the power of his works, that he may give them the heritage of the heathen. And that privilege first goes to Yahweh Shai, right? But then extends to the elect, right? To the rest of those that are going to be blessed along with Yahweh Shai. Verse 7, the works of his hands are verity, right? They're true and judgment. All his commandments are sure. Okay. Verse 8, it says, they stand fast forever and ever, and are done in truth and uprightness. Right. That's in the commandments of the Lord. Right. As it says here, his commandments are sure. They stand fast. Right. Fast here meaning firm, and they last forever and ever, and they're done in truth and uprightness. Let's read that here in the NIV. It says they are established forever and ever, enacted in faithfulness and uprightness. Verse 9, he sent redemption unto his people. He hath commanded his covenant forever. Holy and reverend is his name. See? And so what is that redemption? And who is going to redeem them? Going back to Isaiah 63, right? The year of my redeemed is come. That's Yahweh Shai. So the redemption is Yahweh Shai's return to deliver us, right? He's going to redeem us from this position of being hostage, being held prisoner, onto Esau. Okay, because they are the captors that have not opened the gates of his prisoners. Okay. It says here, he has paid a full ransom for his people. That's the redemption. Remember, in the curse, Deuteronomy 28 and 68, it says, no man shall buy thee. So nobody was going to redeem us until our Redeemer which was Yahushua, would come and redeem us. He has guaranteed his covenant with them forever. What a holy, awe-inspiring name he has. It says here, verse 10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. Okay, Brakatah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 111th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Bracha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.